Oh, this you crazy mother.
I'm alright. I'm completely missed. Go again!
Fucking hell.
That looks good though. Maybe I'll get that as well.
What, a breakfast wrap?
No, this looks good as well. It's only $1.49.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get both.
Is that what you want? Yeah.
I'm gonna get both.
Getting breakfast in a moment. It's really early in the morning.
My throat killing me.
Grace is a little bit ill, but she's battling on.
Little ill?
Oh.
I'm big ill.
She's dying.
Can I take your order?
Hiya, could I have a sausage and egg bagel meal, please? Is it too early for a Coke?
Say that again,
Could
sorry.
I have a Coke with that, please?
Yeah?
And can I have a double bacon and egg McMuffin?
Double bacon and egg McMuffin meal, please.
So some of you are probably custom right now watching this, eating your avocado, you healthy mountain bikers. I need a sort of a dodgy breakfast to sort me out. So we went to park up at this epic location and I didn't bring any money. So we need to get some money for parking. And I had to buy some chewing gum and get some cash back. So now we're en route back to the car parking space. And we are going to this epic location. Grace is really ill. I said to her she should stay in bed, but MVP don't stay in bed. I don't know where that noise is coming from. Oh my god, there's mountain goats. Oh man, this hill is ridiculous. So Grace is currently walking up the stairs and I'm going up this slope to meet her at the top. Good morning, everyone. Hey! There she is! Yeah. Lovely view though. Bring it on in. What is that? Tell me what that is. That is dog shit in a bag on the floor. What the hell? Everywhere I go, even epic places like this, you find shit like that. Unbelievable! The wind got me. Yeah, the only problem is with being up here, the wind is unbelievable. So every time you jump something, it tries to take you out. But we're going to move right to the end of this place and show you the real shit. Come on. The actual trees are deformed because of the wind. That's how they grow. When the wind is constantly on them, look at them. That's a deformed, windy tree. That's what I call it.
It's so weird to film like this. I don't like it. Oh, my wrinkles are bad.
everyone. So welcome to Breen Down. Back in the war, a load of soldiers would be out here overlooking the estuary, making sure the Germans didn't sneak in. This is actually a pillbox we need to sort of look out of. It says the roof is fragile, but I'm sure I can ride off it. And that's the main reason why I'm here. Warning, fragile roof. Shit. There. There. So I had a little mess around with the rebound on my forks yesterday, and they're really springy at the moment. So when you land, it kind of springs you back up. I had a bit of whiplash then, and the problem is, even though it looks like you've got a decent run up, you've got to kind of pedal around and then literally pedal all the way to the takeoff. It's a shame you can't come down the hill and then gap across, but it's a little bit slimy and sketchy, and apparently the roof is actually fragile, so I'm kind of happy with that. It was a rough landing, but sod it. Last time I did it on the BMX, I actually come right off this corner, but because of the rebound issue, I'll save that for another day. So yeah, when I did the BMX, I actually did this one. But I prefer doing this gap on the BMX, so I don't break the suspension. But yeah, it's not too bad. Don't want to really fall in there. I actually made it across. Yeah, it's like 3 degrees at the moment. It is absolutely freezing. I forgot my gloves, but never mind. So now we're in the actual main barracks, and as you can see, there is no tourists, and it's less windy in here as well. Yeah, I need to sort my forks out. I need to put extra tokens in the forks. I need the rebound sorting out, and I know it is poor technique. I'm trying to get the technique like I did on the BMX with the mountain bike drops, but at the moment, a little bit stiff. Bang! I'm like headbanging. I'm like fucking listening to Metallica.
Fuck.
Did I just make it then?
Oh my god.
It's because of the run up, it's so sketchy. On a BMX it's easy because you've got the smaller wheels.
Yeah.
And you're pedaling, the suspension takes it all out. So yeah, when I jumped out on the BMX, it was really easy because you could pedal around and hoon over it. On the Enduro, the suspension kind of sucks out the speed, but I made it over. I'm not messing with it again.
Are you listening? Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
What's wrong?
Oh, I don't shit put it up my face, went in my eye.
Oh.
So once upon a time, I actually rid down this cliff, but when I did it, I cut across the face and went down that bit over there. I moved all the rocks out the way. That was about 2 weeks into having my bike, and I nearly ripped the head tube off. That was in summer. It is now winter. At the top, really windy. Down here, it's not too bad, but the crosswind, yeah. If I was to do it again, I'd come straight down this part because all the rocks have been cleared down here. But that is going to be for another day when it's less windy and it's not as damp, because at the moment my tyres are damp. I'm making excuses. I'm not riding down that today. Come on down. Come on down. Oh, I'm glad I can bunny up. Yes. Your turn now. I cannot feel my hands. I thought my front brake was feeling a bit shit. When I chucked it up on one of those roofs, I actually broke off the little spring action, that little adjuster. The rear brake feels lovely. The front one feels like a bag of shit. And it's because I sort of snapped off the little adjuster. It's gone. And the actual spring action on the lever, it's not working properly. And that was part of the excuse of not riding down that cliff face. Grace wanted me to do it. I'll save it for another video. I'm gonna go out there again. I'm gonna bring Lewis with me for sure, and a couple other mountain bikers. I feel a bit sorry for Grace. I shouldn't have dragged her up there. I kept saying, don't come up. She's got a chest infection. Grace actually has cystic fibrosis, so it's not good for her. But she said a little bit of sea air will clear the lungs. And big shout out to Grace. She came along, she filmed me being sketchy. The forks at the moment got an issue as well. Doesn't matter what way I turn the rebound settings, it's not changing nothing. I need to get some more tokens put in there. I think it needs a little bit more air as well. I've had a bit of seepage. So I'm gonna go over to Amp Cycle Works this week, get the forks looked at, get the lever looked at, and get the bigger tyre put on the front. I'm a little bit disappointed with myself. I was hoping to get some more stuff up there, but my hands were fucking freezing. You're exposed to all the elements up there, that's a problem. Last time I went out there, it was the middle of summer, riding down that cliff face in the summer, it's lovely. Nice warm breeze on your face. But when it's freezing cold, you can hardly grip all the bars. I forgot my gloves. Idiot. And one other excuse, I'm full of excuses today. The tyres are still on 25 PSI. I forgot to pump them up. I was going to put them up to about 40, 50. So when I was riding on the roofs, I'd get more speed. But I fucking forgot. So I was pretty much rimming the whole session. Some of the run-ups are so short, you got to pedal your ass to actually get over them. Only just made it. It's a lot easier on a BMX. Because of the smaller wheels, the harder pressure in the tyres, I can get a lot more speed out of the BMX. So there's going to be 2 more sessions of that spot. I'm going to go there with a couple other riders, mountain bikers. There is more epic spots up there I didn't hit today because of the wind. And then another session later in summer, BMX up there. But you've got to look after the place. I've been up there on a BMX before, but I wouldn't use the pegs or anything like that. Of course you don't. It's owned by the National Trust. You've got to look after it. But me running my tyres on those roofs and stuff is not affecting anything. Don't come in with your stupid comments as if I'm being disrespectful. I look after the place. I wasn't doing stupid skids and that everywhere. I'm not churning up the earth. I'm not damaging any property. I'm not graffitiing anything. I'm not pissing up against the walls. I'm not taking dumps behind the walls. I treat the place with respect, and I've been walking up that spot for years and years and years, but I love riding there. It is an epic urban mountain bike spot and BMX, because you can ride downstairs, you can jump off roofs, there's little downhill spots and stuff. The National Trust obviously don't like mountain bikers going out there doing that sort of shit, but when it comes to a little Baskett vlog, they can make an exception. Someone is coming over today to purchase the whacker plate, and the money from that sale is going straight back into the bloody mountain bike. Always a bloody same. You sell one thing, you get a nice bit of cash, that's got to go on something else straight away. It's always the colder weather. I blame it on the colder weather. My joints are a little bit stiffer, so every time I land, I'm stiffer. As soon as it comes summer, I'll be loosened up. But I made it across all the gaps that I wanted to today. I may have done them a little bit sketchy, but I made it to the other side. So, what did you think of that spot? Is it an epic urban mountain bike spot? Maybe my title was a little bit overdone. Did I clickbait it by accident? In my eyes, that is an epic urban mountain bike spot. So, I hope you enjoyed this one. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.